What if I just make her smile? I don't know if that's going to translate here, right? I don't know if that's going to look weird or when it's wrapped around her model, like if it's going to I don't know. But I guess the best way to see if it's going to work is by doing this. So let's see. What's up, dudes? That's go today. dakblake here, and today I'm excited because I have made my own mod, and I'm excited. So instead of playing the game normally, we like to play the game differently here. Me and you, dakblake, we like to play the game differently, and instead of playing the game, you know, to find all the keys, to find the escapes, to do everything in its normal sense, we're gonna be playing the game in our own unique way, using our imaginations and textures to make Granny into a mummy. So, this is the first time I've ever done a granny mod. I've seen all these mods, I've played a lot of mods, but I've never really done a mod myself, and I thought, how do I do that? It is so complicated. It is so complicated. I spent $50 on a program, right? And then I had to learn the program. You know, most of the time I'm like, guys, I spent 6 hours on this video. This is 3 days now. I've been spending 3 days just on this mod. And see, it's not even like perfect, like by dakblake is like under all the traps. No, you can't even see my name. So yeah, this isn't by no means a perfect mod. In fact, I don't even know how to use this program per se. So for some reason everything kind of comes out a little bit pink. So I guess we'll work it into our story. We'll say we have, you know, pink vision resistance in our story here. Granny's gonna become a mummy. And let's just say that the entire world is being infested with her crazy pink mummy ray, right? And we are the last survivor that deflects these mummy rays. Doesn't make sense, but it'll kind of make sense when we're in the game. Ooh, man, I'm excited because I haven't done this in a while. Like, I haven't played a mod in a while, and as you can see, the pink rays are being deflected. I have no idea why that is caused, or what's causing it, you know? But, I guess it's interesting to see, you know? So, we have the textures that I've added in, right? And so, this whole theme is mummy today. We got mummy granny, we got Egyptian walls, we got cool floors, everything seems to be coming right, but I was trying to do this for days, right? And then this pink outline just goes on to everything. And I think how the game works is it's supposed to be like this is supposed to become blurry or get darker, and it's not like doing it, and it's just turning it pink. But I guess with our story, it kind of adds a cool element. Like, as you can see, we're walking around and it's moving. Like, we have a presence, a power going out into our world. You can see that I spent a lot of time trying to add in certain textures that I didn't know would work or not. But welcome to our Egyptian granny house. We are exploring now. We are in exploring mode. I added a lot, and over the course of 3 days, I kind of, it's hard to remember, but I think, okay, so I added a new Slendrina, I changed the book up, I changed the car up, I changed the garage, I changed the spider. This is gonna be a packed video. I'm excited. As you can tell, I got some energy. I've just been working on this, and the story videos. So, this is not a story video, but it's kind of a, you know, a deep breath, a break. We can apply a whoa! Hey there. Hey, how's it going there, Granny? You just kind of popped up.
Hey, you like my nice new mummy pink dress?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Oh, you don't like it.
No, I do. I like it. I like it.
No, you don't even like it. I mean, I picked this out. You hate it, don't you?
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, I see. It's just fine.
You know what I mean.
No, it's fine. I get it. Yeah, you do what you were gonna do. I guess my feelings don't matter, so I'll get going.
Come on, don't leave. Don't leave.
No. Goodbye and good day.
Well, as you can see, very, very peculiar, but yeah. I guess back to the textures. So, we have, I think this was supposed to be white brick, right? And I don't know why brick would be in the bathroom in the house normally, but, I had to replace all these textures, and, yeah, I mean, they're really interesting. Granny's was very hard to get because when I was replacing her texture, it's like you have to add the shadows in yourself into the texture, and then it does some other thing, and I don't know why she's pink all over. Like,
oh, so you don't like the pink now? I thought you liked the pink.
It was a pink dress. Come on.
Whatever.
Okay, so let's just keep it on going. Yeah. So, what is it? The rooms. There are a billion textures in this game, and I did not realize that, right? There are so many. Like, I've spent, I think, a couple of hours just on a couple of rooms, because each individual room, has something different. Like, see, this room has a different floor, right? These have all the same floor, but then this stairs has a different one. And then this wall has a different one than this wall, right? So, every single individual picture in this game, I had to take out, put it in Photoshop, and then change it, put it back, and then re-export it to make sure that everything was good. So, long process. Okay, so this room, I think, yeah, this is like one of the only rooms that doesn't have a lot of texture going on, a texture change at least. This is the only thing that feels a little bit changed is... Does this have any change? Ooh. Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. I think we should get the teddy bear and try to, see if we can get our new Slendrina. So I made a new Slendrina. I don't know what it looks like because it's all flat. It's a flat image. And so these flat textures, you replace the image and then in-game they become all nice and round and blobby. It would be like if this teddy bear, was a picture, right? And if you took a picture of it, it would be flat. But then I took your picture and I wrapped it around the teddy bear and it just became that. That's what essentially these textures are. And so it's kind of hard to figure out what things are going to look like, and it's kind of just like a guess and check. But our mummy granny is already going well here. There are so many things that we still have to explore. Basement, looking a bit weird. I didn't expect it to be like this, right? I mean, like when I'm putting these textures in, they look crisp and they look nice, but in game, it kind of just looks like somebody put wallpaper all over the floor and is like, there we go, that's some real dirt. All right, so down here should be the new car. I guess we'll explore that first since we got a lot to do upstairs. I might as well just go down here. So let us see what our new mummy car looks like downstairs, and that actually came out really cool. Okay, yeah, I didn't know if that was gonna come out right because each individual little piece of this car had to be textured. And so I had to redo everything, pick out individual little pieces. Wow. It kind of just looks like a tattooed car. Like this car just came out of prison. Look at him.
Yo, Buster, I'm doing 23 to life. Don't mess with me. I got tattoos on me right now. You know, yeah, I'd go speeding over the speed limit. No, nobody can stop me. I got no brakes. I'm a bad car. Nobody can stop me. Ha ha.
So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, what the weirdest thing is I applied a texture to this, and it only applied to the bottom of the garage. It kind of looks cool. It's supposed to be all golden. Look at that. And then the pink. It's like the evilness of the pink overwhelms the world, and we're walking around removing the pink as we get near things. We're the cleansers. I mean, it's kind of like its own story in itself, like a new separate story where we're in the world of Granny, and Granny's supposed to be the one that's causing chaos, right? And then we go over and we cleanse it. I mean, it looks supposed to look pretty cool. Granny ruined it though. So you guys have been liking the beatbox. I get to do these beatboxes when I'm not doing story videos because I can just do whatever I want. And you guys have always said how you liked it, and I've watched a lot of TV shows, right? And in a lot of the TV shows, it seems like a lot of the beatboxing is very airy. Like they're using the air as the beat, and it's weird, but it's like so yeah, seeing TV shows like that, I mean, it's kind of interesting, but it's a little different. I guess, does it apply to our mummy? Does our mummy breathe? Do mummies breathe? Because mummies and zombies are very similar, right? Zombies are kind of just normal people that are undead coming back to life, and mummies are just wrapped up people coming back to life, right? I don't know the difference. It's kind of like zombies are the more modern mummies because mummies are, you know, ancient Egyptian times, and it's like they cared about wrapping them up. So it's like a zombie, a non-cared about person or something. We got that Granny mummy. Boom, here we are. Now, we just have to use our Jedi mind tricks to try to open up this thing. We can actually bring Granny over here, right? And make her go through there. I wonder what it would look like. Okay, so I got myself the vase. I'm gonna try to do that glitch. Oh, does it not work anymore? Where you, like, put the thing through the wall? Oh, no. It's not gonna work. All right, the vase method does not work anymore, but I guess we'll just do normal method, right? So let's see. The vase is causing everything to go through the ground. All right, here we go. We can finally see our new Slendrina. So this one is a little bit weird. I guess I'll kind of just explain what I did. What is it? So with Slendrina, I took her original texture, right? And I applied like hieroglyphics all over it. So there's just like you know, the walls over there. Where they were just basically, you know, the Egyptian letterings, and I applied it over her clothes, so it should be like she's dressed in Egyptian lettering clothes, right? The hieroglyphics. But I also gave her blue eyes, made her eyes super big so that she didn't have just like ghost eyes, and then I was like, she looks kind of weird, because she looks like she's kind of has bug eyes, and she's just like, like Granny, you know? So I was like, what if I just make her smile? I don't know if that's going to translate here, right? I don't know if that's gonna look weird, or when it's wrapped around her model, like if it's gonna, I don't know. But I guess the best way to see if it's gonna work is by doing this. So let's see. Okay, so it didn't work that well. You can see her eyes are all like weird. They're not right. Because of the pink thing. Look at, like, she has the hieroglyphics kind of on her arm, but like her mouth. Look at, she's like, oh my gosh. Okay, so I mean, it's cool. It's cool that we can just apply a whole different Slendrina into the game. I like it. All right, so we've finished phase 1. Phase 2 is going to be checking out. Oh, actually, we finished phase 2. Phase 1 is checking out the car, which is really interesting. That was phase 2, checking out Slendrina. We're going to need to check out the spider, but we might as well, you know, check everything else out first. Why did I get an accent all of a sudden? So we're going to go and see the kitchen, I think. I applied a lot to the house that I can't really remember entirely. Yeah, so this whole kitchen is supposed to be just like Egyptian letterings. I don't know why these doors don't have it, but it looks quite nice. Like, everything looks a little bit different, being like kind of brown shaded instead of gray. It's a little more color. Oh wow, so I actually just noticed the furniture actually came out great. It's just a little file, a little texture file called furniture something, and I replaced all the little things, and it actually looks quite nice. It looks better than the other one, because the other one I think was like plaid and it had stripes and stuff. This one actually looks like a real like leather couch. It looks fancy. Granny's gone fancy with this one. Yeah, so I think these are the normal textures. Like, these look ugly. Like, it looks like Granny was like cooking food and then like dumping all of the burnt stuff all over the couch over the course of 2 years, and then like rubbed it in and was like, I like this. This is my favorite couch. Anyways, let's check out the outside. This one I actually really like. I think it's actually, yeah, look. So the door, I wanted to make this whole thing kind of look like an ancient tomb. But it's hard because you can't really change the model of the house. So you kind of just have to do what you do, you know? This door, I feel like, is one of the best looking textures out of it all because it's very small, it's compact, and it still looks like the door, right? You see the little squares? It is nice, but we can't go through there. We have to go through the window because Granny locks all of the doors in this house. Well, that's because you are opening all the doors in this house. Well, but that's how doors work. I open them. You lock. What? See, you couldn't come up with a comeback, so I win. Ha ha. All right. So let's check out the outside and see what it is like. Okay. So it looks more undergroundy. I don't know what I was going with here, but yeah. Actually, okay. So the barbed wire, you see it? It kind of looks like a bandage. It is a bandage, but it's supposed to be like bloody, you know, bandage, like, oh, I'm a mummy wrapped up. But it just looks weird because it's too high up and that pink orb around us is just, it's applying to it. But that's what it's supposed to look like. And I thought it was interesting because I don't see a lot of texture mods for Granny change the barbed wire. But I like the texture. It is looking nice because, you know, normally the floor looks, it just looks like sand. So this is like a new, like, change of pace. The wall here is usually a fence, and now it kind of looks like a brick wall. Like somebody stacked this up, smoothed it all out, and made it like cement. Or like a cement wall. They say brick, yeah, cement. It is very cool. It does feel like deserty. I like that. All right, so this is our last roundabout as we go back into the house to finally check on our last thing, the spider. This is always one of my favorite parts. Wow, that looks so cool. It looks like we're walking into like a pink sun. and like this is like an ancient tomb that we're walking through. Like this looks like a completely different game. Like if I showed you a screenshot like this, you'd be like, dakblake, what kind of game is that? And I'm like, that's the new granny Egyptian game. She's a mummy. Yes, so here it is. Yes, this is my favorite room. By far, this is always my favorite room because it's like a little secret room. You get to like sit in here. You don't get attacked. She can't come through there. She can't come through there. You're literally safe in here. And I think that's why they put this here. The kind of story, like this is my 5th day. This is nice. And it does look more textured. Like it looks like it has depth. That's neat. All right, so let's give Granny a quick look. Her texture is supposed to be mummified, right? It's weird because it kind of just looks like bacon up close now that I'm looking at it. But yeah, her like whole bandage is, it was hard to find like a good mummy texture that didn't just look like a cartoon. Like this kind of looks real, like she's been buried and she woke up. I had to apply my own unique shadows to this face, and it was creepy doing that whole like process. What's weird too is that you've probably like never seen Granny's face flipped. Like it's weird. I gotta show you. All right, so I just took Granny out of the game a little bit, you know, separated her from the background, add a little thing to kind of, you know, make it so that you can see her. Now, you haven't really thought about this, but look at Granny's face. This is what we always see. I'm gonna show you a weird phenomenon that you probably haven't thought about, but if we reverse Granny's face, we'll see what she sees herself as. Like if she's ever looked in the mirror, she always sees herself reversed. I want to show you the weirdest thing. In editing thumbnails of Granny, I sometimes try to flip the image and it just looks so unusual. And so this looks normal, right? Watch this. So we take the image and we flip it like horizontally, right? Horizontally, we'll just flip her to make it kind of just what you would see in the mirror. And now watch how weird her face looks. Right? I mean, okay, look at her face now. It just looks so different. It is just weird. It's even weirder with the real Granny texture, right? Now you see this. This is what she normally looks like. We take it, we flip it, and you have the weirdest looking face that you've ever seen in your life, right? It's not weird seeing that eye. Like this eye, right? It's unusual. She doesn't look symmetrical anymore, but while if we flip it back, boom, that's normal Granny, right? Normal Granny, boom, weird Granny. So, anyways, that's what I was thinking. It was weird. All right, so we're going to go check out the spider room now. I actually haven't even tested it out, so I don't even know if this has worked yet. I don't even know what the spider looks like. I don't even know if the room is changed or if it even is changed that much, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so the stairs are actually changed. Nothing else has changed yet, but is the spider changed? Is he? Okay. So he's all pink, so I'm guessing he has a different texture, right? Hold on, let's bring him out here. Come here, buddy.
What? What do you want?
Hey, it's the old version of you. Yeah, you're looking pretty unusual.
What do you mean the old version of me?
Oh, well, they're changing you a little bit.
Who's they?
It's beyond your thought process there, buddy. They're changing you into a more creepy spider. Is Max in there?
No, he's probably crawling through the house somewhere. But, yeah, everything's going great. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Okay, so as you can see, he's like golden. He has become a golden spider. This actually looks quite nice, dude. You're looking stylish. You're looking classy, dude. Not much else of the room has changed, though. And it is weird seeing everything in a pink texture. It kind of just... It just looks like a mist going through the house. Nevertheless, that's pretty much it so far. I've worked so hard on this, 3 days worth. And it goes to show just like how much you can change the game and make it look so different. By just adding a little bit of texture. I mean, this could even apply to our real story. Like, this could be an alternate dimension where Granny's house is stuck in Egyptian times or something like that. All right, so there's one thing left to do. I can already see Granny listening in on her conversation standing by the doorway.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Granny, I just want to say you're looking beautiful. Your dress is nice. You don't have to think that you don't have to be all self-conscious, you know.
You're just saying that.
Yeah, you got me. You look pretty gross as a mummy. Hey, come back here. So this is the mod. We have Mummy Granny here. And, yeah, like she's all textured out. And you can see all the little shadows that I had to apply. So yeah, this was a very hard mod to actually do, but I'm glad that we're actually getting to do it because, you know, there's not a lot of mods coming out, and I miss the old days when I would just, you know, play a mod, walk through it, and see all the new things that make the game kind of really unique and different. It's like what you expect the game to look like, and then when you go in and change things, like little things you haven't noticed, just start to, you know, pop out a little bit more. Like the tables, like you're like, I didn't really notice this before, but man, that looks cool and a different texture. So as we step away to make Granny look all pink, I think I will leave it there. If you like the video, please slap a like on there. I spent so long on this, so if you're new, please subscribe. We're going to check out some more stuff. If you haven't already checked out these story videos, you will enjoy them. So, I'll see you in the next video. We're going to do some more awesome stuff. I think I'm going to try a new knockoff game pretty soon for Hello Neighbor because it seems pretty interesting. So, stay tuned. So, thank you guys for watching. And as always, peace out, my dudes.